In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to add a portfolio to your website and also how to add items to your portfolio. There are two different ways that you can go about adding a portfolio, so let's go over the first one now. First, in your WordPress dashboard, go to Pages, Add New. Now, I'm just going to title this page Portfolio. And then in your page options for Rocket Builder, you can add a section, add wrap, and you want to make sure it's a full width if you want a full width portfolio, and then add item. As you can see, there are 4 different portfolio options. There's portfolio, portfolio grid, portfolio photo, and portfolio slider. I'm going to go ahead and click portfolio slider. And then you can edit this portfolio slider. You can decide how many you want to show in the slider. You can select a category if you only want to show a specific category. You can select how to order them and to show your navigation arrows always or on hover, and save changes. Now I want to edit my wrap to give some padding at the top so that my portfolio is not right up against the header. So I'm just going to add 150 pixels and save changes. I'm going to go ahead and publish this page, and since I already have portfolio items on my website, you'll be able to directly see what this portfolio is going to look like. And as you can see, it's showing 3 at a time. You can hover over each of them and you can scroll to the next portfolio items. So it's a nice, clean portfolio slider. You can go to the portfolio page with this little link button, and this is the actual page for your portfolio item. And now I'm going to show you really quick how to add an item to your portfolio. So you go to Portfolio in your WordPress dashboard, and then see I have all these ones already created. I'm going to go ahead and add new. And I'm just going to call it my newest project. I'm going to go ahead and set the featured image for this portfolio post. And in my Rocket Builder options for this page, I want to give it a full width, no sidebar background or layout, sorry. You can add a video if you want. For the description, I'm just going to add a client name, motorcycle company, because that's a picture of a motorcycle. You can add their website to link to their website if you want. And you can add the task you did. You can have an excerpt if you want. And I'm going to go ahead and publish this page. Now we can preview the portfolio post that we just created. And the logo is over the title of the portfolio post, but you can easily fix that by adding padding. So now we're going to move on to the next method of creating a portfolio on your WordPress website. You want to go to Pages, Add New. And I'm going to call this Portfolio 2 as I've already created my first portfolio. And for the template, you want to change it to portfolio. You can pick the layout that you want your page to be. And you want to go ahead and publish this page. Now you can see by previewing your changes that my existing portfolio items have been pulled into the default Rocket Builder portfolio. And since I have so many portfolio items, there are a bunch of different pages. These items are actually the Rocket Builder templates. You can see all of the different pages to add as many portfolio items as you want. And now we're going to go to Appearance Rocket Builder options, where you can edit the appearance and settings. You want to go to the Blog, Portfolio, and Shop option and click Portfolio. And here's where you can change the layout. I want to select masonry flat so that all my images bump up against each other. You can change how many columns you want. You can make it full width or not. I'm going to go ahead and make mine full width. Select the page that you want this to apply to, so the Portfolio 2 page that I just created. You can change how you order them. You can make a hover title instead of a hover icon if you want. You can hide your filters. You can change the options for the single projects right here, and advanced options, and go ahead and save your changes. Now you can refresh your portfolio page and we can see all the changes I just made. Now these images I have are not large enough to actually bump up against each other. As you can see, there's blank space around them. If they were the correct size, they would all be bumped up against each other and not evenly spaced like they are. And it's just a really cool tile look, which I chose. You can see though that the header is over the portfolio, so we don't like that. I'm going to go ahead and go to Pages and show you where you can edit this. If you run into this issue, go to the Portfolio 2 page or whatever it is that you just created and hit Edit. Now I want to add a section in the page options. I want to turn on Hide the Content so that this section appears above the content we created for our portfolio. And I'm just going to edit this section by adding padding to the top so that it adds a space between the portfolio and the header. Go ahead and update, and then you can go over to your portfolio page and refresh it. And as you can see, now there's a space between the header and the portfolio content, which looks a lot better than it did before. So that is basically it for creating a portfolio using Rocket Builder. There are 2 different methods. Both of them are extremely straightforward and easy, which is another great feature of this theme.